Good morning, Prairie Dogs. Boy, do we have a busy week, so let's go ahead and jump right into the announcements. First, today is September 11th. Now, while many of you were not born yet, your parents were, and so September 11th was a day that will always be remembered here in this nation. So what we would like to do this morning first is a moment of silence for all of those who lost their lives in the tragic events of 9/11 and following. Thank you. Thank you for taking that moment of silence and remembering all those that lost their lives during that tragic event on September 11th. And just as a reminder, although the tragic events, there was a lot of people that lost their lives because of those events. Let's not forget what it did the next day. The next day was a lot of kindness shown to one another, and it really brought us together as a nation. So let's remember those that lost their lives, but then let's remember how it also helped bring us together and how we shown kindness to one another after those tragic events. Thank you for taking that moment of silence on this 9/11. Now, let's go ahead and turn it over to our president and vice president for this morning's Pledge of Allegiance.
Hi, my name is Christina.
Hi, my name is Azucena.
And that's your president and vice president for this year, and they're going to lead us in the flag salute today.
Hats and hoods off.
Right hand over your heart.
Ready, salute.
I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, so thank you, Christina and Azucena, for leading us in this morning's pledge, and we're very excited to have them this year as our president and vice president to see what they continue to do to lead us as a school. Now, let's not forget that September is our Attendance Awareness Month. So our district is hosting an attendance campaign for the month of September. You'll be receiving weekly information on how to help your students succeed by being in school. Each school will be holding a weekly perfect attendance drawing to celebrate students that are present at school and on time. Each school will host an end-of-the-month attendance drawing for an extra special event at the end of the month. The best thing a parent can do to help their child succeed is to have them at school daily and on time. If students miss school, they miss out. And so our September is our Attendance Awareness Month. And so for last week, it was our first week one. And so just some more information that's going home on the importance of attendance and being here daily. Now, for this week, again, we do have more information that we'll be sharing about attendance and why it's so important to be here daily and just kind of some of the gaps that get created as you miss days of school. Missing a day of school here and there may not seem like much, but absences add up. So just some information there that if you were a student that misses 2 days a month, you will miss 20 days of school in a year, 30 hours of math over a year, 60 hours of reading and writing over the school year. You will miss 1 year of school by graduation by just missing 2 days a month. So remember, and attendance is very important and the time does add up. So we look forward to seeing you daily here at school. Now, for our student incentives, we will have a weekly drawing, and that will be our ice cream incentive for perfect attendance, which we got to celebrate our first one last Friday, and then we'll have another one this Friday, next Friday, and then the following Monday after that, we will have our big pizza party for perfect attendance for September. So remember, get to school daily. And so our first winners are listed there. Again, these weren't the only students with perfect attendance. We took all the students with perfect attendance and we randomly selected 4 winners per grade level. So we will be doing that again this Friday. Now, this is also drill week. So on Tuesday, we will be having our fire drill. On Thursday, we'll have our earthquake drill. And Friday, we will have our lockdown drill. Now, there is a short video that's attached to the earthquake drill. So teachers, I did attach the slides. So if you want to go ahead and show that video now, you can go ahead and do so. So we do have our drills this week. Make sure to carefully listen for our announcements before each drill. And it is Marvelous Monday. That's right. Marvelous Monday is back. We missed one last week since we didn't have school. So we look forward to having everyone out there in their Marvel gear and just being marvelous. We want to say a big thank you. We had a lot of fun. I know I had a lot of fun last week at our exercise-a-thon. We're still looking at those final totals, and we're looking forward to being able to share that with you soon. So again, a big thank you to everyone that participated in our exercise-a-thon. Remember, those funds will go towards our student incentives, our trimester parties, and our student awards. And we had a lot of fun participating last week. Now, remember, this is our pause room tip of the week. So thank you to Miss Mooneyham for always putting these together for us. And again, is the importance of being present at school. So some of the reasons why I should come to school. Remember, you do get breakfast and lunch daily. To see your friends, they will miss you. Digger is counting on you and wants to make sure to see you daily. To make sure that you're successful, to keep up with your assignments. Don't forget, we'll miss you when we don't see you at school, and it is the law. Now, to be a superhero, come to school and make sure to come on time. Now, we have a short video that Miss Mooneyham has found for us to share on why school attendance is important.
Miss school for any reason, even if it's excused, it can be hard for me to catch up to my friends. And when I try to make up work at home, it's not the same as learning from my teachers and friends in class. If I keep missing school days, I might fail a grade, or even worse, I might not graduate. Elementary school now, but when I get bigger, I will go to high school. And the less I'm absent now, the better I'll do in school later. Mommy has big dreams for me, and so do I. When I'm in school every day, I can stay on track, keep up with my friends, and I'll be ready for 4th grade, 5th grade, and 6th grade, and more. My mommy can help make sure I don't miss too many days now, so I can make her proud and do well in school. I know sometimes it's not easy, but my mom is doing her best to help me succeed.
So we really do appreciate everyone's efforts to make sure to get to school daily and on time. So let's continue to work hard to get to school every day. And we are very excited to announce that we will be having a cross-country team this year for students that are in the 3rd, 4th, or 5th grade. Cross-country is a long-distance running sport. It is not like track, where the surface can vary between asphalt, grass, dirt, and other surfaces. Student athletes at this age will be running a 1-mile race for each meet. If your student is interested in trying out for cross-country team, they will need to pick up a permission slip from their teacher. The tryout schedule is attached. All students trying out will need to bring a signed permission slip, clothes and shoes for running, and make sure to bring lots of water. This will be a very quick turnaround as the team will be announced next week, and the first meet is currently scheduled for October 13th. This will be our first year having a cross-country team at Pioneer, and we thank you in advance for your support. Attached is a copy of the permission slip students will need to have with them and signed Monday. So make sure, students, you see your teachers if you are interested. 5th grade, your tryouts will be on Tuesday after school from 3 to 4. 4th grade, your tryouts will be from 3 to 4 on Thursday. And then on Friday, we will have our 3rd graders that will be trying out from 2 to 3. Again, if you are interested, this is a race where you will be running a mile for each race. So it should be something that you can continuously run at least 1.5 miles so that you would be ready for this. So make sure to continue working out, and we look forward to hosting a cross-country team this year. Now, we do have our band schedule for this week, so make sure that you are following. Monday, we have our trumpets and trombones. Tuesday, clarinets and saxophones. Wednesday, flute and percussion. Thursday, trumpets and trombones. Friday, clarinets, saxophones, flutes, and percussion. Make sure not to forget your instruments. And this Wednesday, we will have an early release day. All students will be released at 12:55. And on that day, we will also have our Moana Junior Auditions. So if you're a 4th or 5th grade student, auditions will take place this Wednesday after school from 1:15 to 4:15 in the library and or outdoor stage. Remember, you must have your parent sign permission slip to attend. You can pick those up from Miss Day or Miss Smith in the library. We're very excited for our Moana Junior Auditions to get started on our Moana Junior play for this school year. And just as a notice, our Green Park will be closed for repairs on Wednesday and Thursday, so we will have a fenced off area, so please do not play on or around the safety fencing that will be up. Your safety is our greatest concern, and we are very happy to finally have our green big twisty slide fixed this week. And a reminder, the areas that are indicated below you see are next to the restroom. There should be no playing in or around this area during recesses. After you're done using the restrooms that are in this area, make sure to head right back out to the blacktop and the playground areas. And you'll notice that in the areas on the bottom, those are the railing of the teachers' classrooms across. Please, prairie dogs, let's make sure that we're not playing tag, hide and go seek in these areas. We need to make sure that we're leaving these areas clear for students and for safety reasons. So, for your safety, make sure to play on the blacktop and playground areas only. Thank you. All right, and we're also excited to celebrate Constitution Day. We will be celebrating this Friday, even though Constitution Day is actually on next Sunday. The United States Constitution is the oldest written national constitution still in operation, and many of the nations that have established themselves in the centuries since have turned to this document as a model for their own constitutions, as a document that defines the structure of our federal government and delineates the rights of the states within the Union and of individual citizens within the nation. The Constitution has become a symbol to Americans and to the world of our political principles and the democratic way of life that flows from them. So it's an important day to remember that all of the things that were contributed to and the rights that we have living in this country. So happy Constitution Day to everybody this Friday. And we will also be having an indoor flagpole. Miss Reyes' class will be helping us with the flag salute. And then our president and VP will be helping us with our top dog tips of the week. And for this Friday, we also will begin celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month. So we'll be spending the month spending a little bit more time each week learning a little bit about the importance of Hispanic Heritage Month. So that will be from September 15th to October 15th. And next week, we'll talk a little bit more why it's not starting at the beginning of the month. And there's an interesting reason for that, but make sure to stay tuned for the announcements next week. We do have a shout out from Miss Izzy Ordia this week, who wanted to give a shout out to Miss Garcia's students for trying their best on their cursive practice. In particular, she wanted to send a special shout out to Elena N for a spectacular job. Keep up the great work, all of those students working hard with their cursive. And you can see there, that is very neat cursive. All right, we do have our book fair still coming up, which will be held that first week of October. So make sure, get excited, and there is a link at scholastic.com/BF/Pioneer Elementary School 46 to find out more information. And our quote of the week is that you can't change others, you can only change yourself. And if you see there, you'll see the beautiful chrysalis of the butterfly. So, in its cocoon form, And so only you can change yourself. You can't change others. So make sure that we stay focused on ourselves this week, prairie dogs. All right, and if we have to, let's make sure that we do choose to take the peace path if we become upset by relaxing, taking a deep breath, and talking it out, walking away, making a new friend, and getting help. And we look forward to seeing everybody with their positive attitudes so that we can recognize at our Red Carpet Awards at the end of this month some students for being present at school, those for always being kind, others for working hard, and others for being successful. So make sure that you always have your positive plan in place. And that's what we have for you, prairie dogs. Make sure you stay tuned for the birthday announcements for this week. Let's make sure we're having a great week. We're working hard. And remember, each one of you is great. Just allow yourselves to be. Have a great week, Prairie Dogs.